Hey Tigers, welcome back to another episode of TSC Talks here on Tigers Sports Central. As always, my name is Jack Slayton, and I'm joined by
Javen Montgomery,
Torian Daniels,
Ethan Murphy.
Thank you guys so much for joining us for another episode of TSC Talks. Just a little heads up, in our TSC Talk show, you will see a different layout going forward. Since football is unfortunately over, there are no more football games that we can cover. We're going to shift our focus to Bardstown sports and college and NBA. So just a little note on that. We will have NFL coverage coming back once like free agency starts and draft and all that. So this is not the end of NFL coverage. We're just simply taking a little break on it because we recognize that there is not enough NFL stuff to do a 2 times a week show about it every week, especially right now in just the start of the off season. But we're going to kick things off with giving a little update on Bardstown basketball. Javen, how's Bardstown's basketball team been doing?
Well, we've been doing a little good, you know what I'm saying? It's been a rocky season. We started the season a little rocky, you know what I'm saying? But we done picked up on it after that. But so far, we're doing pretty good. We're going in the district 6-2 as district play. So we might have to get the 2 seed. Right now, we're the 2 seed, but if Nelson County loses another game, we're going to be the 1 seed. So, yeah, it's kind of fun. Districts is February 23rd through the 28th, that full week. So make sure you stay tuned.
Do you have confidence in you guys for districts?
Yes. Like the beginning of the season, some two teams caught us off guard. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really been playing to our full potential, but we 2 weeks ago, recently we beat the number 1 team in the region. So yeah, opened a lot of eyes around the community in the whole state. So I feel like we can make a run in the district in the region as well.
Absolutely. So look forward to that. And we, of course, will be covering and providing you guys updates on Bardstown basketball as more games happen. Javen, I think the next game is Monday. Is that what you said?
Yes, Monday versus Campbellsville High School.
All right, perfect. So we'll be sure to cover and recap that game for you guys next week. Now we want to move to college basketball. So college basketball, there are a lot of games. There's a lot of teams, a lot of things going on. Does anybody have anything in college basketball that they think that they want to bring up? Torian, anything?
Michigan basketball, after, if we beat UCLA this weekend, we will be the number 1 seed after Arizona suffered their first loss. So
that was a good game, though, yeah.
It was a good game, but I was just, happy that my team's on top.
There you go. How about, this is a little outdated, but it's still a pretty big deal. Mikel Brown for Louisville. That was a big performance. You guys think that is something we're going to see out of Louisville more, or was that just kind of like a one-off?
No, you're going to see that way more. I feel like he's getting back in his groove after that back injury he had. Missed a couple games, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like he's back in his groove. He set a ACC freshman record of 45 points as a freshman. Ain't never been done. So I feel like, as a Louisville fan, I feel very confident in him and in the team. Don't forget about Ryan Conwell. He also dropped 31 points. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I feel like our backcourt's getting there, getting our groove. I feel like we can make a run when it comes to March time.
I mean, y'all definitely could. Y'all were highest ranked, like number 6 this year.
Yeah.
And then Michael Brown and Ryan Conwell got injured, so
yeah,
just kind of the fall off right there. But both of them were back, so I do think they'll make a run in March Madness, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. So since we are covering college basketball, we do want to focus on the 2 biggest teams here in Kentucky. That is Louisville and Kentucky. Are you guys confident in Louisville, I think, against Baylor tomorrow?
Yes, I'm pretty confident.
Yeah, I'm definitely confident. I think Michael is going to come out, do what he does, and I don't think Baylor's going to be able to stop him.
There you go. The big game is Kentucky going all the way to Florida to take on the Gators. How are you guys feeling about that? I don't think Kentucky has much of a chance, but you never know.
Unless 00 gets hot. But other than that, Florida's a good, well-coached team, and they can make a run in March too as well.
I agree. I don't think Kentucky. They're missing, I feel like, a few things this year, and they're just not. They might make the tournament. Yeah, I think if they do, they're like first, maybe second round exits if they're lucky.
I mean, that's kind of what Kentucky's known for is
true.
Just first round exits to like these random teams. But we will be sure to provide more coverage of college basketball on our next episode when we'll recap both the Louisville and Kentucky game. Now, moving on to the NBA. The NBA, it had like its mid-season surge with the trade deadline. Lots of trades happened. Any big news from the trade deadline or anything that stands out to you guys?
I think the biggest one we all know, James Harden to the Cavaliers for Darius Garland and some picks, I think that was a good trade for Cavs. I feel like if they're trying to win now, they need some points, they need some veterans. And they cut a little bit off their salary cap, but not too much. But I think it was a good trade.
Yeah, I'm not that big of a fan. I just think that, because James Harden's 10 years older than Darius Garland, I mean, when he's healthy, which is the big if, is, a very good point guard. I mean, he was an all-star last year, but he just can't stay on the court, and I think that's what ultimately got him out of Cleveland. But the Clippers clearly going in a direction of trying to build towards the future. Wouldn't be surprised if Kawhi's on the move this offseason, but, I think the other trade for Cleveland that I really like is getting Keon Ellis and dumping salary for DeAndre Hunter. I think that getting that youth and that experience in Keon Ellis and Dennis Schroeder helps you a lot. And especially in a wide-open East, I think that Cleveland's definitely making a surge, knowing that this is probably one of the last true years they have to compete in the East. I think that they had a really good deadline.
Who do you guys have, who's your finals predictions right now?
Pistons and whoever. I don't really care. I know Pistons are going to win it all. No more team in the league. So
I really see the Pistons and the Houston Rockets.
I got Detroit and Denver. I think that the Nuggets, when they're healthy, I mean, even with Jokic out for a long period of time, I mean, the Nuggets were still really good, and they're only going to get better. They've had a little bit of a skid here lately, but everybody does. So I'm not too worried about it. But, Houston's definitely going to be in the mix. San Antonio, I think, could be in the mix. And Oklahoma City, of course, the defending champs, they'll be in the mix. But I think the East is probably the much easier conference to win. Not a lot of great teams in there besides Detroit and maybe Boston if they're healthy. But even then, if Jason Tatum comes back, he's a little too rusty for me to put my full effort and confidence in. So I think Detroit's going to rule the East, and Denver will find their way through the West.
Okay. All right, anything else about NBA that you guys want to bring up?
It's All-Star Weekend. Anybody got any All-Star MVP predictions?
Pointless.
Nobody watches the All-Star game. Nobody.
Ain't been fun.
They don't even care.
They don't, yeah. Give me Kevin Durant. I'll throw it out there. Kevin Durant, All-Star Game MVP.
That's my GOAT.
Do they got Max McClung out there doing the dunk?
No, he's not. He's not doing it this year.
Huh.
They got Jackson Hayes and
I think
Jeremy Shohan, I think.
the Thompson brothers, I think.
some second-year guy out of the Spurs, but I forget his name.
Hopefully he's good. That's all I really care about. I don't really care about anything else. Dunk contests. So.
Yeah, the All-Star game has been on a decline probably since the start of the decade, really. So.
Oh, breaking news. Chris Paul's officially retiring
Oh.
for 21 seasons. Yeah. He's out of there. Shout out Chris Paul if you're watching.
Yeah, breaking news. You heard it here first on TSC Talks. Thank you guys so much for joining us for another episode. Stay tuned next week for, our recap of this weekend of basketball, and we can't wait to see you there.